All right, so I just had to make a video response. I'm watching. I'm kind of watching these series of like conspiracy videos. This is like the second one for the night. The first one was like I think it was right. You can kind of see the top of his head at the bottom center of the screen. But this one, this sketch, they're talking about the Mandela effect. But the content creator that he's referring to is taking it to a whole nother level where he's using his old cell phone to look at different things, and through his old cell phone camera, you're getting glimpses of the way we remember reality, like with the Monopoly guy with a monocle in the past, but now he's not wearing one. And so, Math, this fam, is like, yo, is this possible? I'm like, it's totally possible that we could be jumping realities because if you think about like when we go to sleep every night, some cultures consider that the mini death, like we die every night, right? When we go to sleep and lose consciousness, and then we're put back in our body. How do we know that we're going back to the same reality that we're in? And honestly, if you really think about it, the I feel like the chances of us going back to our original reality are really really low because when we go to sleep, we don't know what updates have happened in our reality. We don't know what changes have occurred, right? Because every day we wake up, something is different. I personally don't believe in time. Um, I think that's a man-made construct for us to like synchronize events and certain things. But other creatures in this realm don't use clocks. We have cycles like the seasons, summer, and all of that kind of stuff. But to me, time doesn't exist. Um, let's see if I can pull that back a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video response to me responding to this. He was like, "Yo, is it possible?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's totally possible and feasible that you know we could be jumping realities because if you think about when you go to sleep every night, you lose consciousness and you go back into your body. Something has changed in that reality. So how do you know that you're going back to the same reality night after night? So then, and there have even been stories of people like there was a story of this couple that was driving. They get in this car accident. They're thrown from the car, and they wake up and they're like 5 or so feet away from the car, but they survive and they kind of like shrug it off and they go home. And then when they're home, the boyfriend's kind of arguing with the girlfriend like, yo, where's the mini TV that was beside the big TV? And she's like, what are you talking about? It's always been like this. And then the girlfriend, like a couple of days later, is like, yo, where's this? I don't know, like a painting or something. And the boyfriend's like, that, what are you talking about? That painting's never been there, right? So it dawns on the boyfriend. He was like, oh crap. I think we actually died in that car crash. And their consciousness was loaded into a nearby universe, right? Similar to like the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think that movie, oh my God. Oh, if you have not seen that movie, you got to see it. Like, but there's like a warning. With that movie, people either really, really love it or people feel like it's a waste of time. It's usually one extreme or another. For me, I thought it was a fantastic articulation of the way that multiple realities can exist and how we can kind of, just the possibility of multiple realities. And then also, like, if you think about the movie, the one with Jet Li, jumping from reality to reality, condensing all of his consciousness into one version of himself. And then you got Loki on Marvel. And they use a lot of this media as predictive programming. Like apparently one of the packs when it comes to like the power elite or whatever is that to stave off karma, they have to alert the public of what they're doing. Like they have to be honest on some level. And if the people decide that it's not real or it's fake or they don't take it serious, then that staves off their karma, right? So when we see these things in these movies and cartoon shows and things of that nature, that's these power elites warning us. That's what's one of the laws they have to adhere by. And if we as a collective just choose to not take it serious, then that's on us, right? So um, I say that to say, they put a lot of truth in these movies, and it just takes a certain type of individual to actually consider what you're seeing to be to what levels is it true, right? But I'm just like geeked, with the way he was presenting. Where again, this whole thing about using your old cell phone and you can actually confirm and see reality the way that we remember it. You know, if you look at it, if you look at like the book Berenstain Bears to your old phone, it'll say Berenstain Bears. But if you try to go on the web right now, it's going to say Berenstain Bears with an A, and it definitely was not Berenstain Bears. I'm curious if you can do it with audio with the Star Wars, right? With Star Wars, that's another major Mandela effect. I remember Darth Vader when he was talking to Luke, and Luke was like, "You don't know anything. You're not my father." And like Darth Vader's like, "No, Luke, I am your father. Luke, I am your father," right? And like that was a very vivid, very famous line. They even interviewed James Earl Jones. He was like, "I definitely said, Luke, I am your father." But when you go to watch the video now, it shows he says, "No, I am your father." He never said Luke at all, and it was very distinct. So that was a hint that, you know, we might be jumping realities, or we might be living in a simulation. Like, it's really, really kooky. Um, you know, we might actually be gods with amnesia, you know? And we might actually finally be waking up to the reality and the truth of everything. You know, that's why they're saying oftentimes truth is stranger than fiction. So, you know, and I kind of blew up my friends, like, you know, audio messages trying to get this out. But I was like, I had to get this audio out on some level. I'm going to post it on one of my channels. I had to decide which one, but yeah, I just wanted to make a relatively quick video response to this. And so you see I'm at timestamp 2018. This is the Mathis fam No Way videos. This what's today's date? Hey Google, what's today's date?
It's Tuesday, August 15th, 2023.
Right, so this was posted 10 days ago. I thought it was 10 hours. Okay, so this is the old one. I didn't realize it was that old. But it's still good. It's still good. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video response to this. Okay, deuces up, 8 down.